to join the Johnsons. Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 on the videos about how we took our Scorched land and made it a garden. And so again, our videos will be venturing back a few months so that we can just show you our progress, and we just ask that you'd stick with us until we kind of fast forward up into how actually the garden came out this summer and it's turning to fall. And so we just invite you to join along on our journey, and please don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and hit that little bell in YouTube so that you can follow us along as we are on this new adventure on our 4 acres. Enjoy! Again, here's the clip from the Back to Eden website about the layers that we did. And so here's some photos of Dion laying all the layers. Again, first newspaper, then the compost and the wood chips. And it was just a lot of work all done by hand. And then there he is raking over the wood chips. And here's more video. Today is an exciting day because my husband has finished laying the wood chips for the garden, and we've also had our baby since the last video I did out here. How do you feel, honey?
Oh man, I feel accomplished. I feel really accomplished. I'm tired, but really accomplished.
So
really?
How many yards of, well, let's do a shot of the final. And of course, we still are going to put our fence up and everything, but look, this is going to be our garden. All this. We laid down paper, composted cow manure, 3 to 4 inches, and 3 to 4 inches of wood chips. With a rake and a shovel and a wheelbarrow. So how many yards did you move, honey, total?
80 yards.
80 yards of
80
material.
yards of material. By hand!
By hand. There are boys driving their little car around. Hey, babies.
Mommy, we then got you some bananas.
Oh, you gotta go back to the market and get bananas. 80 yards of material, just like that. One wheelbarrow full at a time. Hey everyone, today is the day we are planting our food forest, as we like to call it.
Food forest.
And our first time ever sowing seeds into the ground with the hopes of food growing, of course.
Plan, okay? See, that's
So the
map.
other night, Dion and I were up and he did this. We were planning out
Look.
our food forest. Good job. The boys, what do you guys got? You got your gardening kits
Whoa,
with all your tools?
look at you, got your little gloves, okay? Let's
Getting
put
your
them
gloves on. Get our gardening gloves on. Oh, can you go get another rock, buddy, so we can put it on this corner?
Yeah.
And here we are. We have all of our seeds. I labeled them and organized them. It's windy, makes it a little difficult, but we're gonna put the food in first, and then we're gonna put our fence up later. We just need to get food in the ground. It's May, I don't know, it's May 1st, so we're feeling like we're kind of behind, but maybe we're not. So we made all these signs and labeled them, and Dion cut them from pallets, and then I sanded them and stained them and stenciled them.
My God.
Although I wasn't too happy with the stain because it said dark brown, but then it came out black. So I wasn't that crazy because I like the wood grain look. But anyway, it is what it is. So this was one of my projects I did when all the babies were sleeping. And we actually still need like 10 more. And then here's all of our seeds in Ziplocs labeled. And then we are a little concerned that birds might come down and grab seeds, so we got this hideous looking owl that's supposed to help from another YouTuber who talked about that. So that's what we got going on. And we're first going to, what's the first food we're gonna plant, you guys?
Corn.
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 Excellent. We're gonna plant corn. Dion's gonna measure it out. And, oopsie. We have seeds from Baker Creek, Fedco, yeah. And a few other, no, where else did we get them from? There was one other place. Oh, Seeds Now. There was 3 places we got seeds from that, again, we heard from different YouTubers who do gardens and whatnot, and just kind of copied them. So we're reading the instructions here. Right, honey? 3 inches apart each seed. What you see, Micah? Are those the plants? You gonna read the map?
No.
Map. Love you.
What?
All right. That's all for now. Our strategy here.
Planting, baby. Planting this corn here.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have the stakes with the twine to get a straight row. We're planting the seeds according to directions, and you just take the wood chips back until the seed sprouts, and then you put it back to cover it. So we did 1 row, and now we're on the 2nd. And we got a whole lot to go. Probably won't happen in one day. 1 step at a time.
Yes.
Hi everyone. Hey honey.
What's up, Law?
So what we're doing is putting the T-post up to make a deer fence to protect our food when it grows. So we're using this measuring thing and doing it 10 feet apart. And then we're drilling in the T-post, which is really loud. That's why my husband has earphones on. And we just keep on keeping on. And deer, we've learned, we're gonna use fishing line because that is the most inexpensive way to make a deer fence, and we're hoping it's effective because they will run into it, but because they can't see it.
Startles them.
Right, it startles them, and then if
They can't see how high you jump.
right, they can't see how high to jump over it. So that's what we're trying, because actual deer fencing to buy is really expensive, and you know, we're on a budget like everybody is, and so we're gonna try the fishing line thing. And hopefully that'll work. So we have this huge garden. We're putting up, this is protecting our investment. So we are essentially finished with our garden. It's 1,800 square feet, our first garden we've ever done, and it's actually bigger than our house. Our house is 1,500 square feet. And these are the rows. We have broccoli, and some of these we're gonna do, like, these are cucumbers, and this is the T-post, and they're gonna climb up this, which is vertical gardening, we've learned. And I have to make a sign for some of this stuff because we didn't finish. We have tomatoes, and we just have a huge garden here. Actually, we have a lot of birds, but we haven't seen many down here, so that is a huge benefit. So we have corn, carrots, our asparagus, bok choy, onions, zucchini, different types. These ones here are makeshift until we make them the right ones. We have strawberries, watermelon right now. So anyway, that's our 1,800 square foot garden. Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, here we are enjoying the Johnsons, and we just put in our watering system in our garden because we've been coming down here and rotating the sprinkler every, half hour, which our garden is actually at the end of our property. Our house is way over there and it's 4 acres. And we put it down here because this is where it gets the most sunlight. The sun rotates over the property and sets down here. So we're far from our house, which some have asked why we'd put our garden far from our house, but that's the reason why. So coming down to change the sprinkler, every so often is a lot of work with 1, 2, and the baby on me.
Yeah, it's a Drip Depot that
What's that?
they're a company. I forgot where they're at, but
I think this is Oregon.
somewhere, yeah. But all they specialize in is irrigation. So it's they're specialists. So with me having so many rows, it's basically a small garden setup. Basically, they have systems for raised beds and they have systems for just regular row gardens and small farms. And so since we have so many rows, they call it a small farm. And so basically, you have a header row that supplies water to all your rows that are going down.
So the hose starts back there. We'll have to walk over there. And then this is called the main line.
That's the main line.
And it, as you can see, goes all the way down. And then each one, poked holes.
You poked holes, and they have a little, I forgot the name of the little device, but that little green guy, you poke it in the main line, and then you run these it's called drip tape, and you have spacing every 12 inches. As you can see, it's dripping now.
It's dripping.
And
It's the slowest drip ever.
it waters your garden. I mean, it's pretty easy to work with. You just lay it out and just put it down, and then you have instruction videos on how to put your end caps. But then, depending on the length of your rows, there's measurements and there's calculations for your water pressure and how much the length of rows. So the people at Drip Depot are awesome. I highly recommend them. You can give them a drawing and they'll totally help you out, and they're really, really, really great. Yeah, it hooks up right up to your spigot, your water spigot.
How's our corn doing?
Our corn's is growing.
What are you doing?
When we all day,
So there you have it. That is our video on how we planted our garden here on our property. And stay tuned to see actually the results of all of that hard work. Like, share, and subscribe.